What's up, everybody? This is your boy Mark with Mark's Kitchen here with another episode. Today, what we're gonna be making is one of my favorite desserts ever, dude.
Mark, you didn't even make the ice cream from scratch, dude.
I hate to break it to you, man, but I can't compete with Tillamook ice cream, dude, so just bought that instead.
Dude, Mark, you use some utensils that I don't have in my own kitchen, dude. How can I make this recipe without them?
There's a link in the description, dude. Check it out. It's gonna be a real night right there, dude. Enough chit chat. Let's get baking.
To get you started, pour 1 1/4 cup or 150 grams of all-purpose flour and 1/2 teaspoon kosher salt, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon baking powder, 1 cup of sugar, and 1/4 cup of real nice cocoa right into your bowl. Sift it so there's no clumps, and let's work on the wet ingredients, dude. Start with 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, 1/2 cup of water, 2 teaspoons vanilla, 1 egg, 1/2 cup of buttermilk, and 1/4 cup of plain yogurt. Mix it up, then combine it with your dry ingredients. Make sure to whisk it until it is a cakey texture. Coat your pan with some oil, put a cake sheet on the bottom of it, pour it in, then throw it in the oven at 350 for 35 minutes. In a separate cake pan, put some plastic wrap on the bottom of it, make sure it's all covered, and take your ice cream of choice. I took Tillamook cookies and cream because it's fire. Put it in your cake pan, smooth it out, put the plastic on top, and put it in the freezer to set. For the whipped cream on the outside of the cake, you're gonna need a full carton of heavy whipping cream, 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and whisk that until it becomes a thick consistency and you get those soft whipped cream peaks. Take your cake out of the oven and warning, pretty sus, my guy. Do not do what I just did here. Make sure the cake cools before you take it out of the pan. Otherwise, you'll get a crumbly mess like this. But hey, it worked out, dude. Make sure your cake is completely cool before taking your ice cream out of the mold and putting it right on top of your cooled cake. And this is when we start lathering the whipped cream evenly all across the sides of the cake. Make sure it's smooth using a cake decorating tool, and throw this in the freezer overnight to set. The next day, it's time to decorate. Now, this is the first cake I've ever decorated, so the first ribbon was ugly, dude. Don't do that. I ended up putting red dots of frosting all around the cake, putting some rainbow colored sprinkles right on top of there, and I wrote happy birthday Team Money, my wonderful fiance. And one thing I learned is to make sure to map it out before you draw text, because that's a little low, dude. Since this is an Oreo cake, I put Oreos all around the dots, and I also crumbled up Oreos, put them all around the edge of the cake to make it look pretty and taste good. And here you have it, your very own homemade ice cream cake.
I'm gonna be completely honest with every single one of you. Almost didn't get a chance to taste my own ice cream cake. I brought it to a gathering the other night, and just take a look at what's left, dude. One little piece. I mean, it just doesn't get any better than this, dude. And overall, dude, I'd say it's a pretty solid cake. Thanks again for tuning in to another episode of Mark's Kitchen. And you already know what they say. If you can do it at Mark's Kitchen, you can do it at your kitchen. Peace.